Hi guys, welcome back to Friday Quick.
5 Minute Fridays. Thank you. We're so
Yes.
excited, Marcus.
Yes.
Can't even remember what it's called. Hey, listen, we're really excited to talk to you guys today about relating to kids.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna have like different levels on
Levels.
how we get to where we need to be with kids. And the first level we're gonna go to is knowing their name. This is huge when it comes to a kid. Kids respond well to their names, and it's the first part of connecting to them.
They respond really well. Taking another little level under that is know their middle names. I know, especially in early childhood, I know when I call them by their first name, they respond. But when I call them by their middle name, they're like, oh, Miss Jess really knows me.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's just another layer. With early childhood, what I do is I give them nicknames. So, Caden is my love bug, and he knows that's his name, and Jaden is my karate kid, and he knows that. So the better that you know them, the better they're going to respond to you when you're teaching, and when you have to, discipline a little bit, they're going to respond a lot better to you.
Yes, because in a sense, you know them more. You know them more than just.
You've emotionally
Hi,
invested.
bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
exactly.
emotionally invested. So.
Okay, level 2 is knowing something about them. Kind of like favorites on who they are and what they like. Like, say, for instance, we have like a group of kids. You would know their names. You would know what's their favorite sport, what they like to do, video games, or their favorite food or anything like that. That's a good way to learn who they are. And then also, if we have I have a set of children that I like. Not just like, I don't want to say that. I have a set of children that I really respond well to, or they respond well to me because of the things that I know about them, the favorite things that they like to do, playing soccer and stuff like that. So you get to know them a little more by getting into their lives and invested in their lives and get to know exactly what they like.
Yeah, with early childhood, and even especially with toddlers and babies, it's knowing their favorite toys. So when they come to class, they
Yes.
know that, oh, Elmo's here, so you don't have to worry about it. There was a child who wouldn't settle in our program, and I found out she really liked Elmo. So little things. I just downloaded a little Elmo book on my phone, on my iPhone. So when she came in, I was like, okay, we're going to watch Elmo. So she knew we would watch Elmo, the storybook, every time she came to class. And so it just became a little bit of a relationship. I was able to build a relationship with her even at a very young age. For 3s and 4s and, early elementary, knowing their favorite color.
Their favorite TV
their
show.
favorite TV show.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like Pocoyo, and
Oh,
true
no.
story, you can ask
Bubble Guppies.
ask my roommate. I actually, it's on my DVR.
Okay.
I watch Pocoyo every night.
Okay.
So.
And that's good. And if you want to relate to that special child, and that special
Oh,
child,
I like Chuggington too.
Bubble Guppies, it's probably the best.
Anyways, level number 3.
Level
okay?
number 3 is
Level number 3.
know something about their family.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe just the name of their mother or their father. That is great. That's something great. But what about knowing their cousin or their auntie, where they went, where they traveled to this summer? That is something that every kid can connect well to if you know more about them than they think that you know about them.
It also gives you a little bit of a trick when, especially in early childhood, when you're teaching and you need to bring them all back. I say, hey, Sierra, do you help your mom take care of Cheyenne? Cheyenne is her little sister. But it just helps with that because they're like, oh, they know me, they know my middle name, they know my sister. So you won't necessarily get to know all of that in your one class, but by talking to their kids and saying, hey, do you have brothers and sisters? Do you have a baby brother? You know what I'm saying? The more you get to know them about their families, the more they're going to realize that you are emotionally invested and that you do care.
Right. I had an instance where we had this kid, and he said that he didn't want to listen at first, but then I said, oh, well, I'm going to talk to your mom. Well, I'm going to tell your mom. And he said, oh, you don't know my mom's name. And then I told him his mom's name, and then he straightened up real quick, was like, uh-oh, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to listen to you now. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just knowing knowing the kids and knowing their families, knowing anything about them. That's something that we should make sure that in the Shooter's Ministry, whether you're a crew member or a crew leader, it's definitely something that you can a way that you can emotionally invest into the child's life.
And like I said last week, I'm a big ink it, don't think it. I'm a big writer down. So for those of you that come once a month, how the heck am I going to remember all this about a kid I see once a month? Write it down. So that way, right before you come to service, just look at your notebook that you've written down with little tips
Mhm.
and little things about kids. I do it all the time. It's not
will
necessarily
help
something
you.
I did when I first started. It's something that I do on a continual basis.
Yes.
So we're going to close,
All right.
but we just want you guys to know that we appreciate your time.
Yes.
We went a little over 5 minutes, but that's fine. But levels, know their names.
Yes. Know
Know
their
some-
favorites.
know their-
Something about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then know their families.
Yeah. So we love you guys, and we really appreciate everything that you do.
Yes.
And
Keep
so,
up the good work, you guys.
Yeah, keep it real.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.